Being wealthy and renowned allows you to indulge in your secret desires, spending large sums of money on almost everything you can think of, from ordinary stuff to lavish ones that may seem excessive to others. Celebrities love to treat themselves with extravagant purchases, spending millions on silly items. So, in today's video, we will look at some of the most absurd and ludicrous items purchased by celebrities, businessmen, politicians, or affluent individuals in the world, which will undoubtedly astonish you. If you don't want to miss out on any of them, stay tuned till the end of the video. Number 15. Kesha. Glitter. Kesha has numerous admirers all around the globe. According to the pop artist, she used to spend hundreds of dollars on glitter every month. Given that a vial of glitter costs roughly $1, it seems she used a lot of glitters. However, it seems that she spent most of it in her live act, where she had glitter all over her body after being sprayed out of cannons. She told us about it in a 2011 interview, and we are quite sure she still has some of that glitter somewhere in her home. Number 14. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. Gold-plated toilets. With Kim Kardashian's net worth of $350 million and Kanye West's net worth of $1.3 billion, there's nothing wrong with going to the restroom in luxury. So, after purchasing their Bel Air estate, they each decided to purchase gold toilets for $750,000. After all, they just wanted the best for their house. According to speculations, the couple opted to spend twice the house's cost on premium interior decor. That explains why they almost spent $1 million on their bathroom alone. Number 13. Victoria Beckham. A 24-karat gold-plated cell phone. Without a question, the iPhone 4 was one of the most popular products on the market in 2011. Host Spice had an extremely nice 24-karat gold-plated phone at the time. Stuart Hughes designed the phone, which was constructed of 150 grams of 24-karat gold. That lawsuit cost Victoria $33,000. We might suppose that the phone would have grown cumbersome to carry now that she abandoned it. Number 12. Johnny Depp. Private island. When Johnny Depp can spend over $30,000 a month on wine alone, he can afford to purchase his own island. He did, however, buy the island before he was in debt. In 2004, he paid $3.6 million for Little Hall's Pond Cay in the Bahamas. Johnny has always been a big spender, and this one is no exception. The actor has 45 acres of tranquility on the gorgeous private island. He has over a dozen residences in addition to his own island. Number 11. Nicolas Cage. A dinosaur skull. There was a time when Nicolas Cage was competing with Leonardo DiCaprio for the coolest celebrity acquisition of all time, a Tyrannosaurus Bataar skull. Cage paid $276,000 for it at auction and maintained it for several years until anything unusual occurred. It was stated in 2015 that the skull was never intended to be sold since it was stolen. Despite paying top cash for it, the actor consented to give over the skull so that it might be returned to Mongolia. Number 10. Lady Gaga's ghost detector. Lady Gaga has bodyguards that shield her from unwelcome attention all the time, but they are unable to defend her from ghosts from other planets. She claimed to see ghosts, and her superstitions prompted her to employ Ghostbusters, not the ones in the movie, and paranormal specialists, who also recommended her to purchase an electromagnetic field reader, which they believe would aid in the detection of ghosts. Because she wanted the finest of the best, the equipment was worth $50,000. Number 9. Bono's plane ticket for the hat. Can you leave home without your beloved hat? You probably will need it if you travel anywhere where it rains. Bono went to great lengths to take his favorite hat on vacation, spending $1,700 on an airline ticket for his hat, since it only goes first class and requires travel insurance. Sure, a first-class aircraft ticket may seem a little in comparison to the other purchases on this list, but Bono could have spent the money on something more meaningful. Number 8. Beyoncé's designer leggings. The renowned singer purchased her husband a private plane for $50 million a few years ago, but at least it lets the duo get to their shows quicker. These eye-catching Balenciaga leggings take the title of Beyoncé's most pointless purchase since she spent $100,000 for them. They are gold-encrusted, and she only wore them at the BET Awards in 2007. Number 7. Jay-Z and his champagne bottles. Even when it comes to extravagant spending, Jay-Z is a wonderful fit for Beyoncé. One of his most daring escapes was terminating his contract with the Crystal champagne brand. He replaced Crystal with Armand de Brignac, dubbed the Ace of Spades by experts, and purchased 75 bottles for $250,000 during a party at Club Live in Miami, leaving a $50,000 gratuity to the fortunate bartenders. Jay-Z was so taken with this champagne ring that he purchased it last year. Number 6. Paris Hilton's doghouse. Paris Hilton spent $325,000 for a specially designed doghouse that mirrored her own home. Replete with miniature luxury furnishings, heating, air conditioning, and a chandelier. Although she usually takes the dog with her, does it imply that the dog does not require a home? Paris Hilton's dog is clearly doing better than the majority of humans on the earth. Number 5. Celine Dion's humidifier. We all know that Celine Dion's incredible voice is one of a kind, but the lengths she takes to safeguard it are extraordinary. She required a humidifier to treat her vocal cords while exercising them. This is not unusual, since a nice one can be found for under $200. But she opted to spend no less than $2 million for one that most likely accomplishes the same thing. Who can say? Perhaps she was charged more since she was a celebrity. Celine Dion has other outrageous costs, such as spending $4 million a year for her crew, which includes 4 bodyguards, a yoga instructor, and an Olympic trainer. Number 4. Mike Tyson's solid gold bathtub and Bengal tigers. Mike Tyson gave his ex-wife Robin Givens a solid gold bathtub worth $2 million in 2004, as he was on the verge of bankruptcy. The solid 24-karat gold bathtub was not his only outrageous purchase. He also paid $150,000 for 2 white Bengal tigers. Taking care of 2 Bengal tigers costs over $4,000 per month, and Tyson conceded that his spending habits were some dumb shit. Number 3. Nicolas Cage paid $1 million for a comic book collection. Nicolas Cage spends his money extravagantly, buying 2 ships, 50 exotic automobiles, 12 houses, a Gulfstream aircraft, a 28-room Bavarian castle, 2 Bahama Islands, and even a collection of shrunken heads, since you never know when you may need one. He just purchased a Lamborghini belonging to the Iranian ruler and competed with Leonardo DiCaprio for a dinosaur skull in 2007. But his most ludicrous acquisition has to be the comic book collection he spent over $1 million for and then had stolen. He was able to reclaim the collection and even profit from it, selling for $2.1 million. The comic book collection contained the inaugural issue of Action Comics, where Superman first appeared. Number 2. Kim Basinger and her own town. Kim spent no less than $20 million to acquire the whole town of Bastrelton, Georgia in 1989 in order to turn it into her own tourist destination, with movie studios and huge film festivals. She stated that she became intrigued by the place when trapped in traffic. She paid the whole price in cash after 1.5 years of bargaining and purchased the 1,600 acres that included the town. The acquisition was a dismal flop, and 5 years later, she was forced to declare bankruptcy and sell the town for $1 million. Number 1. Donald Trump's gold-plated private jet. Having a private plane where the primary material is gold is extremely excessive, and it is just Mr. Trump's forte. He paid $100 million for a Boeing 757. The same plane flown by presidential contenders, from Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen a few years ago. The plane was then outfitted with cutting-edge electronics and gold on almost every surface. To avoid confusion with other gold-plated planes nearby, the Trump family logo was pasted onto the airplane. Even the faucets were adorned with 24-karat gold, as shown in the photo. Which one of these items purchased by these rich individuals is the most ridiculous? Leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. That will be all for today's video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't and hit the notification bell so you get an update on whenever we upload any video in the future. See you soon!